Hello candidates, I am going to dictate you a passage of 1000 words at the speed of 110 words per minute. So please get ready for the dictation. The dictation will start after 15 seconds. Anurag refers to an advanced numerical research group. It is a laboratory under the aegis of Defense Research and Development Organization DRDO and is located in Kanchanbagh, Hyderabad. It is involved in the development of high-performance computing systems and applications-specific integrated circuits for critical applications using parallel processing techniques with indigenous architecture and design. HPC systems are primarily used by other DRDO labs to execute computation fluid dynamics application, design of airframes, etc. The lab has also successfully developed processor for aerodynamic computations and evaluation series of parallel computers, software packages for scientific data visualization, VLSI digital and analog ASICs, microprocessors, system on chip using in-house developed IP cores and commercial IP cores. Lab is currently working on the development of trusted computing and networking products and secure operating system solutions. DRDO's requirement of HPC systems for its lab was driven by two factors. For A, move into cluster computing following worldwide trend, and B, realizing the difficulty of maintaining more and more complex HPC systems in different laboratories. DRDO decided to establish a centralized HPC facility that is Anurag developed and maintained by it, certain to the needs of the other user DRDO labs. Thus, Center for High Performance Computing and Research Chitra was established in 2007. Chitra is a 24/7 facility and housed DRDO high performance computer for very large application through one Linux cluster computer connected to user labs over DRDO's intranet Drone. Drone is DRDO rapid online network access through one Linux cluster has 384 dual CPU nodes interconnected using high-speed InfiniBand switch with a peak performance of 8 teraflops. In response to Anurag's open tender in 2006 for establishment of HPC system, 7 offers were received and the contract was awarded to Messrs. ITI Limited being L1 bidder. Messrs. ITI Limited successfully completed his delivery and installation as per Anurag specifications. Growing demand for higher computing speeds of core HPC by user labs and the fact that there were no slots available for new users, Anurag raised the need for upgradation of Chitra facility to faster Linux cluster. Upgradation task had to be performed with the constraints that same data center with power supply and cooling design has to be used with minimum downtime for existing computer. A HPC facility may be broadly classified into 3 components, which civil infrastructure, data center facility that includes power supply, power backup and cooling, system and HPC system, while existing civil infrastructure was used in upgradation data. I-Center facility was to be upgraded to meet the higher power required. HPC system that consists of computing power network features and software for managing computing system were to be erected to meet the higher computing speeds. First of all, when in 2011 we had floated, it was an open tender, so all companies had equal right to bid, and ITI being a non-company and we had dealt with it earlier, we dealt with them prior to 2007. We had that confidence that ITI has the capability to deliver the system, and they did deliver. In this case also, the custom duty exemption certificates were provided to ITI for a direct procurement from wherever it wanted. There was no third party involved. The confidence was there. To that extent, due diligence was done in the case and there was a proper response. Secondly, ITI has been maintaining the system since 2007 to 10. That is why when we wanted to expelled, we wanted to see that the person who is familiar with the system as it exists gets it, and we had done the estimation. Accordingly, we were having a concern. In one case, we had the American teams asking for an inspection on site, and we did not want to give any ind dues. We wanted to go to an agency who does not compromise. I do not want to say that the ITI people are supercomputing people. They have computing knowledge. They are a huge corporation where they maintain a huge computing system. They have maintained our total defense computing network also. They have done the plan, ARIN and ASCON. For the whole defense network, they have made the communication system. I am not saying that they are one-time sale people. I only want to submit that first of all, our selection of Miss ITI was based on the past record and the general awareness of what it has been doing in the various systems. We have placed order on it with the full trust that it would be doing the job. It had done the job in the past successfully, but as the Honorable Chairperson has suggested, whether they were hiring or not, we cannot prove it either way. I cannot say they were or they were not doing it because I do not have the right information today with me. But one thing is there, that as far as the capability of Messrs ITI in this area is concerned, we have interacted with it in the past and it is quite capable. In this case, the fact that it went on a trunky basis to another agency is something which is usually not encouraged nor done. It is a back-to-back contract, but as far as the Government of India's policy and procedure are concerned, I will have to search the rules which inhibit us from doing it. If we are able to find any legal methodology of putting it, we will take action accordingly. When specifically asked whether the DRDO procurement procedure provides for follow-up upgradation of project through same vendor, and if it is in the affirmative, whether any time frame for such procurement is stipulated, the ministry intimated that for high-end technology intensive projects, components or subsystem were available only from OEM or monopolistic vendor. Apart from that, there were requirement of end user certificate being imposed by certain OEM.